Jets TV. Please comment, rate, subscribe, guys. Comment, rate, subscribe, like the videos. Also share the videos as well, man. I want to thank everyone that does watch and share my videos, man. You guys are greatly appreciated. I love you guys. Let's go ahead and get right into it. Listen, I am a co-host on a radio show called Let's Talk Jets, all right? I also have another co-host. His name is Tyson Roush. College football team is trash, but we're not going to get into that, all right? We're live every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern, guys. Go ahead and call in as well. You know, we take live callers. We love trading opinions about the Jets. We definitely go after each other, and we definitely have a lot of strong takes on there. So, you know, listen to us and get involved as well. Call in. You can also go on Facebook, search Long Beach Joe on Facebook, all right? Our content's up there as well. You can message us. You can leave us feedback about our show. We love, you know, interacting with our audience, and we love trading opinions on there as well. You can also live tweet us at Talk Jets Radio, all right? Go ahead and get on there. You know, message us about the show. Like I said, live tweet us during the show. Give us your opinion, and you know, we'll go back and forth with you. You can also reach me on Twitter as well at YoungJ000. That's 3 zeros, guys. Go ahead and go on there. You know, hit me up. Talk to me about the Jets. Talk to me about, you know, the show. Troll me if you want to troll me. I'll troll you right back. I don't have no problem with that either. You can also go on a great site that I am attached to called nyjetsfans.com. Man, what a great site. Full of great writers writing great articles about the Jets. A lot of good content over there. A lot of different opinions, different takes on different things. They also have a great shop over there as well. You know, selling a lot of Jet stuff. Go over there and buy yourself a shirt, a towel, or whatever else your heart may desire that they have over there. And, you know, favorite the site and go there every single day. So, what a great site to be a part of. So, without further ado, guys, I know you guys are waiting for it. It's been a good week for me. All right, let's go ahead and get into my recap of my Week 5 picks. All right, first game, Patriots at Cowboys. I took the Patriots in this game. Man, that got me a win. Patriots 30, Cowboys 6. Let me tell you something. Early, this game looked like it could get out of hand. All right, you know, the Cowboys were able to put some pressure on. You know, Tom Brady. The Cowboys actually had 5 sacks on the day. Greg Hardy accounted for 2 of those sacks. And so I was thinking, whoa, if they can get this kind of pressure early, this stuff is going to get better, you know, going on into the game. You know, more into the game, they're going to really be able to diagnose the offensive line and figure things out. Now, let me tell you something. The Pats figured them out. They figured out what was going on out here and was able to diagnose that stuff. And it kind of put everything to rest, especially, you know, for the Cowboys offense. It was pretty bad all day. I mean, Whedon was only 26 of 39. He had 188 yards on the ball, and he had 1 interception. I really thought the Cowboys, everything for me, you know, for their offense was going to have to come from the run game. They didn't really have too much of that going either. I mean, Joseph Randle had 15 carries for 60 yards. The Dallas receiving core wasn't too solid either. I said to myself, okay, well, maybe they can get Williams out, and he can catch a couple balls, and that will stretch the defense a little bit. Nothing. I mean, Derek McFadden led the receiving for the Dallas Cowboys. He had 9 catches for 62 yards. I mean, it just wasn't enough. The next guy up was Cole Beasley, 4 catches for 40 yards. It just was an off day by the Cowboys. Outside of their pass rushing ability, nothing else was really going on. And like I said, the Patriots were able to just diagnose that and figure it out, as usual, you know, because they have great coaching. Tom Brady was typical Tom Brady, 20 of 27. He only missed 7 passes on the day, guys. 7 passes. How efficient. Like I said, he was 20 of 27, 275 yards throwing the ball, 2 TDs. LeGarrette Blount, 13, you know, rushes for 74 yards. Edelman went off in this game, okay? Went absolutely off. 4 catches for 120 yards. He also had a touchdown. You know, Gronkowski was the next receiver on there. 4 catches for 67 yards. I mean, the Pats just exploded on them, plain and simple. They figured out, hey, the Dallas Cowboys have a great pass rush. They were getting to us early, but we dialed it up and we figured them out. that was it, man. And that was it. And they just put them away. So I took the Patriots. That got me a win. Next game, Denver Broncos at Oakland Raiders. I said it wasn't going to be a close game. I did say that. And I took the Broncos. It was a close game, but the Broncos still took it, so they got me a win. Denver Broncos 16, Oakland Raiders 10. Let me tell you something. This game was pretty ugly offensively for the Broncos. I mean, Peyton Manning, 22 of 35. You know, he only had 266 yards on the day. He had 2 interceptions. C.J. Anderson, their leading back, the guy that, he shares time with Hillman, but he's the starter. This was a guy that I thought was going to be able to run on Oakland's defense. He only had 11 carries for 22 yards all day. Emmanuel Sanders had a solid day, 9 catches for 111 yards, but I thought to myself, if the Denver Broncos are going to win this game, it's probably going to be by the hands of Demaryius Thomas. And Demaryius only had 5 catches for 55 yards, which is a solid day, but I thought they would get him the ball in space. A lot of those bubble screens that they run, a lot of different pick plays that they run off of him, Oakland's defense was able to diagnose and figure out. Charles Woodson had some interceptions as well. I'm thinking, man, this is going to be a crazy game, and Oakland might actually take it in the fourth quarter. Latavius Murray, 13 rushes for 39 yards. Broncos defense was solid. Michael Crabtree only had 4 catches for 54 yards. I'm saying to myself, like, how are the Broncos going to win this game? Their offense isn't playing well, but their defense is playing solidly, but nothing's really happening. Right until Derek Carr. In the fourth quarter, Derek Carr, he threw a bad ball, and Chris Harris Jr. jumped right on it. All right, Derek Carr was 26 of 39 for the day, 249 yards throwing the ball. He had 1 TD and 1 interception in the fourth quarter with 7 minutes. Chris Harris Jr. catches that ball and runs it all the way back for a touchdown, and that put the Broncos up. And they were able to hold on and win the game. Just that one mistake. And the Broncos defense was playing, like I said, pretty solidly all day. It was an ugly game offensively for the Broncos. It was just ragtag, and, the Raiders had just kicked the field goal. They were up, and I was just like, okay, we're going to see how it goes. Everything's working in their favor. And then Chris Harris just takes it back to the hood for 7. It's just like, man, what a day. What a day for the Broncos. So, hats off to the Broncos getting themselves a win. By any means, whether you do it special teams, defensively, whether you're scoring touchdowns with your offense, points are points. And that was it. So, hats off to the Broncos. They got themselves a win, and that got me a win as well. Now, last but not least, the Jets were on their bye. A lot of Redskins fans were in my inbox. They wanted me to cover their team, so I did. Washington Redskins at Atlanta Falcons. I took the Falcons in this game. That got me a win. Redskins 19, Falcons 25. I said to myself, man, Falcons are going to roll in. Falcons are looking so great, this is not going to be a close game either. Boy, was I wrong. This game went to OT. I mean, Matt Ryan was 24 of 42. I mean, he had 254 yards on the day. He had 2 interceptions. I mean, Atlanta's offense was really herky-jerky. Dante Freeman, though, as usual, this guy has just been on a roll. Has been on a roll, okay? 27 carries for 153 yards and a TD. So even though they weren't getting it done through the air, he was running the ball pretty solidly most of the day. Jacob Tamme had 8 catches for 94 yards. It was just like Atlanta just needed to get that spark, because you're going into overtime with the Redskins, who were playing extremely hard. They were not going to give up this game. They were looking solid as well. I mean, Matt Jones only had 11 carries. He only had 20 yards. You had Crowder. He had 8 catches for 87 yards. So you're wondering to yourself, how are the Falcons going to win this game? You're going into overtime, coin flips. Redskins get the ball in overtime. They get in on their possession. They start driving down. Kirk Cousins has looked decent the whole day. You're saying to yourself, okay, something's got to happen. Atlanta's got to get the ball back. Kirk Cousins throws an interception. Atlanta's cornerback, Robert Alford, returns it, touchdown. Game over. I mean, what a back-breaking interception. Kirk Cousins, 21 of 32 on the day, 219 yards, 1 TD, 2 interceptions. And one of those interceptions ends the game for the Redskins. I mean, you can't make this up, man. You can't make this up. And they just looked so deflated. It was just like, man, what a game. It was crazy. It was absolutely crazy. But I took the Falcons. That interception, that last TD in overtime got them a win, so that got me a win. Whew. I'm undefeated for the week. Feels good, man. Feels good. So, as usual, guys, please comment, rate, subscribe, guys. Comment, rate, subscribe, like the videos. Also share the videos as well. What a great week, man. As usual, guys. Peace.